Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Great Lakes Health Radio Program with your host, Francesca Messiah from Kaleida Health. Kaleida Health. Who is Kaleida Health? We are the hospitals. We're Buffalo General Medical Center, Oishei Children's Hospital, Gates Vascular Institute, not Buffalo, used to be Buffalo, but now it's Millard Fillmore Suburban Hospital, Visiting Nursing Association, which the VNA is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for your medical needs. We're DeGraff Medical Park. We have clinics. We have clinics, an adult clinic on Hurdle Elmwood. We have pediatric clinics at Niagara Peds. We have Broadway Peds. We have OBGYN offices on Broadway, on Broadway. No, I take that back. On Niagara Street. And we also, we do have a women's clinic, on Broadway, as well as one on Kensington, next door to ECMC's campus. And I have to say, all of our clinics all have a bus stop right in front of them. And also we have our at the DeGraff Medical Park, we also have services, and that's in North Tonawanda. And we have two long-term care facilities. We have one at DeGraff in North Tonawanda, as well as one right here in Buffalo at the corner of High Street and Michigan Avenue called High Point. If you're interested in catching any of our past videos from the Great Lakes Health Radio program, please visit www.kaleidahealth.org/videos. Again, that is www.kaleidahealth, KALEIDAHEALTH.org/videos. Kaleida Health is available for outreach. We do have a new workforce initiative, Pipeline to Careers here at Kaleida Health, and we still do speaking engagements. For any of those services that I just mentioned, workforce, how to get, how to work for Kaleida, you want a presentation about careers in healthcare, community outreach, or a speaker, please call 716-863-8717. Again, that is 716-863-8717. And I would be remiss if I did not mention the radio station you're listening to Power 96.5 WUFO. Did not want to leave that out at all. Well, today's topic I am very excited about. It's a new part to the Kaleida family, and it's called Pink Ribbon Good. That's Pink Ribbon Good. And our guest for today, we have Teresa Skowronski. And Teresa Skowronski is a nurse navigator with the Pink Ribbon Good program. And that's part of the Great Lakes Cancer Care Collaborative of Western New York and Erie County. Good morning, Teresa. How are you?
Good morning. I am wonderful, and thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. As I just shared with you, my sister passed about a year ago from breast cancer. We didn't know about it, so this topic really touches me. And so, because there are services we probably could have used, she could have utilized. And so, could you just share with our listeners, what is a Pink Ribbon Good? And is it a not-for-profit? And who is your target audience?
So yes, Pink Ribbon Good is a non-for-profit. They exist to serve every person and family affected by breast and gynecological cancer. The goods that they provide include free healthy meals, rides to treatment, house cleaning essentials, and peer support. And the whole object is so that nobody is alone in their fight for breast cancer. There is absolutely no cost to any of these services.
Could you just say those again? I just want to make sure our listener, because they may say this is too good to be true, because that's why I know this is a great interview. Because if you could just say, what are the services that Pink Ribbon Good provides again?
So they include some free healthy meals delivered right to their door. And that's not only for the patient, but for the family members in their household. They could use rides to treatment. That could be through a transportation specialist or Uber. It depends on where they live. And some house cleaning essentials. They are all natural plant-based. And there's even a lightweight vacuum that would be delivered to their home. And the whole idea is to make everything a little easier on them as they are going through their fight.
And the reason I say this is so important because, like I said, I feel like I just went through this, and just having a clean house and with some meals, some healthy meals, is really a lifesaver for the family. And can I just say, is this unique to Buffalo, the Pink Ribbon Good? Is it good? Is it unique to us?
Well, it is a nationwide. They serve nationwide, but we are the first in the New York State area to be able to use their services. We don't know of any other agency like Pink Ribbon Good, and I've been in the healthcare field for over 35 years, that provide direct services to their clients and their family members.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, no, I think there are like 6 or 7 other places across the country that have this.
They do serve other areas. They're actually out of Ohio. So Pink Ribbon Good serves all clients, regardless of their age, their race, their socioeconomic status, their gender identity, or their sexual orientation. They will not turn anyone away.
Okay, so transgender and LGBTQ, absolutely, everyone's included. And you know what? Something I wanted to ask you. You said it treats it's for patients with breast and gynecological cancers. Could you let us, our listeners know what are the gynecological cancers that you're referring to?
So that could be vulvar, endometrial, ovarian, uterine, anything gynecological. And as far as, and it's any stage, the stages could be, the stage helps determine how long they receive the services.
Okay, so somebody then with stage 4 who has three weeks to live may be eligible for frequent services than that person who is diagnosed with stage 2. Is that what that means?
Well, it means more that if somebody is a later stage cancer, I mean, our cancer patients are, living long even with stage 4 cancer. But that could mean that they get services longer. So like for 6 months, where the early stage that maybe a breast cancer patient would be getting a lumpectomy and then need radiation, they may only need it for a couple months.
Okay. So how would someone go about signing up? If someone is listening right now and they know someone, what would they do?
So I am a nurse navigator. So anybody within the Great Lakes Cancer Care Collaborative that are being treated, within them, I will refer them over. And that's just, again, sending a referral via computer. We do have a direct number that I can provide if you want that right now. It is 1-877-269-5367 or www.pinkribbongood.org.
Now, are services available on the weekends?
So what happens is, as far as the home delivered meals, they may be delivered once a week or once every 2 weeks. That will be determined when they do the intake with the patient. Those are delivered, they're sealed reheatable packages that are delivered to the doorstep. They are in ice or on ice. And that's on Fridays and Saturdays. They are delivered, and the clients will know which day their delivery is coming, so they, know to watch for it. And like I said, they will determine, how long that those meals are delivered for. The same with the rides to treatment. They prefer 72 hours if a client knows that. So today's Wednesday. If they know they have an appointment Monday that they need transportation to, they would call 72 work hours in advance to arrange that. We've had some last minute that, they have been wonderful to accommodate. And then the house cleaning essentials, they send out kind of like a package deal of, the all natural plant and mineral based cleaning supplies with the vacuum. And then they also have the support. And right now in the Buffalo area, it is still virtual. It is once a week. That may change, as the program grows in this area. But that is how that is set up right now.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if I asked, how long have you been in the area?
How long has Pink Ribbon Good?
Yes.
So we did a soft launch. I am actually a navigator for Great Lakes Cancer Care Collaborative. And because I navigate the gynecologic and breast cancer patients, I am the one working closely with Pink Ribbon Good to refer our patients. So we did a soft launch, but we did our hard launch just about a month and a half ago. We have been helping patients in our area since maybe February, March, getting these services right to them.
Yeah, no, that's great. Can you just give us examples like what some of the meals are that if someone's going to order, or do they meet with the nutritionist?
Well, they will do an intake. Our Pink Ribbon Good will call and go over the intake, and there are very many things to offer. There is what they call a chef's choice, where Pink Ribbon Good will send out a variety of different meals for the week or 2 weeks. And then I'm trying to look back right now, they have vegan offers. They have Mediterranean. They have, they've got multiple different options that you can choose from. Say you're not a seafood, eater. You can avoid that. Okay, so there's a higher protein, there's keto, there's paleo, standard vegan, low carb vegan, and Mediterranean, and Whole30 approved. I honestly don't really know what that is, but if that is something they can discuss at the intake. All meals are gluten-free and pork-free, and they can accommodate up to 3 allergen preferences.
What if, okay, and I'm just going to use my sister as an example. She loved grits, so I don't know if you have grits on there. So if a family member has someone who the family member liked grits or they liked oatmeal, could they give those to the person who's cooking and ask them to cook that if they know that's one of the few things they're able to keep down? Or is it kind of based on what Pink Ribbon Good and the client determines?
Well, I don't know quite what you mean by give it to the person cooking. These are fresh and lean meals that are vacuum packed and sent to the patient's house, and then they just reheat them.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering if there's something that the patient really enjoyed and they know they could keep it down, because that's one thing with cancer.
Sure.
Sometimes it's, and if they were like, well, can they cook this for me and seal it? I mean, I didn't know if there was any choices on the patient side, if there was something like, I don't know, I'm just saying oatmeal or grits, because they both, or is it just determined by what the people are, the person is cook it is delivered. So I don't know if there are any choices in the delivery options from the patient, or does the patient receive what is delivered based on what they have talked about with the nutritionist or the navigator?
Yeah, I would, to be honest, that would be a question when they do the intake. I do see that there are many accommodations, that can be made. So that is truly a discussion that the patient can have when they do their intake. And if they do want to have specific meals that they choose, they will assist them, but they can also have an online account where they can choose all of that individually.
Okay. And you said all this is free, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, if you're just joining us, our guest today is Teresa, who's a nurse navigator with the Great Lakes Cancer Care Collaborative of Western New York and Erie County. And our topic is Pink Ribbon Good. And Pink Ribbon Good is a free service for, I will say men, because men get breast cancer as well, right? Correct? Am I correct?
Absolutely. I just recently referred.
Oh, great. Oh, nice. Well, not nice they had cancer, but I'm nice that this is for men and women with breast cancer and women with gynecological cancers. And it's a service, and they provide free light housekeeping services. And sometimes they have a lightweight vacuum cleaner for you to use. They have healthy meals that are delivered to your home, and they provide rides to your treatment. Did I forget anything else that Pink Ribbon Good does? Oh, and I'm sorry, and emotional support and support groups, which is most important.
Right. I just want to clarify.
Yes.
Oh, I apologize. It's the house cleaning essentials. Unfortunately, we don't have somebody come to clean the house.
So what does house cleaning essentials mean?
It's some cleaning products, and they're non-toxic. So
I see. So you provide cleaning products.
Right. And that includes a lightweight vacuum. Our clients can become very fatigued with treatment. And so the vacuum is very lightweight. So if they want to try to, have their normal quality of life, trying to stay, doing things daily that they are accustomed to, this kind of just helps relieve some of that burden.
And I apologize, because when it said house cleaning essentials, I'm thinking it's the essential parts of the house, like the kitchen and the bathroom. So no, house cleaning essentials are the products. So I apologize. Now I understand. So if the individual does transition, let's say the person has transitioned, does Pink Ribbon Group continue with the emotional support for the family?
The services for Pink Ribbon Good do cease at that time, but I, as a navigator, will assist and provide options for continued support. If I truly don't believe that if a family member called on one of the support groups, they would continue to offer them support. But as far as I think there's other options as far as family members go that might be even a little bit more appropriate. There's many resources out there, and that's been my job over the last few years to make sure I'm aware, to be able to forward those to all of our patients and their families.
Okay. And then also, I know that we said the services are free, and if someone does need support, not support, but if someone does need a ride to their treatment, how many hours, weekday hours, should they give?
72 hours. But of course, there are times that somebody's not feeling well and the doctor may want to see them and get some hydration. They've been very good at doing their best to accommodate that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What is it we haven't discussed today that you would like to add for our listeners?
I just want to express how fortunate the breast and gynecological cancer patients in the Buffalo area are to have this service. A cancer diagnosis can be very scary and can be very fatiguing, and it is definitely a family diagnosis. So Pink Ribbon Good has just been amazing at addressing that and looking at everything as a whole and trying to decrease the whole burden as much as they can.
And thank you so much for saying that, because I've always said that when someone gets cancer, when your loved one or someone you love gets cancer, it's not, yes, they have the cancer, but it impacts the entire family.
Absolutely.
You know, I just can't say, I feel like I could do a one person show, but I cannot say how it impacts the family. And all you can do is try and enjoy, you know, what to me, what I like about this service, it does help the family to enjoy, especially towards the very end. It would really help that the family and enjoy that time with their loved one who's transitioning, because if they're at home, you will see them transition right in front of you. And the idea of cooking a meal, you know, Pink Ribbon Good will provide meals. You know, the idea
exactly.
if you run out of household products, Pink Ribbon Good will come. You know, so I just, you know, that person needs a ride. Your car isn't working, or someone needs that car to go to work, and your loved one needs a ride to their treatment. Pink Ribbon Good will come and provide that. You need someone to talk to, Pink Ribbon Good. And what's the phone number again?
It is 1-877-269-5367.
Thank you. And how many clients do you currently have?
Oh my goodness.
A lot, it sounds like.
I probably refer, there has to be maybe 60 or 70 that I've referred just in the past couple months.
Oh my gosh. What if someone is currently in Roswell? I said it, right? What if someone is currently at Kaleida Health, at Millard Fillmore Suburban with cancer, or even a Roswell, but with cancer? Can they call and inquire about your services?
They would call the Pink Ribbon Good. They have to be in treatment to receive services. But yes, they can call Pink Ribbon Good, and their intake professionals are amazing, and they will go over everything with them.
Oh, that's, you know, I just can't say enough about Pink Ribbon Good. And what it sounds like people would wear some type of a pink ribbon. Do you know when any of the will Pink Ribbon Good have a booth or a stand or something at the upcoming breast cancer walks?
That is something I would have to inquire about. I think it would be a very good idea, but I can inquire about that at our next meeting.
Yeah, let's hopefully we'll see a Great Lakes Cancer Care table or something with the information, because like you said, this is brand new to Western New York. It's less than a year old, correct?
Oh, absolutely. It's just a few months here.
Yeah, and with just a few months, and you said already 60 people are part of the system and growing.
And that number could even be skewed. I would have to actually count them up.
Okay. Now, oh goodness, we're almost out of time. And we're almost out of time. I just received a note. Any final last things you'd like to say?
No, just if you are a breast cancer or gynecological cancer patient receiving treatment, Pink Ribbon Good is a wonderful, wonderful resource to have, and we are just very fortunate in the Buffalo area to be working with them.
And I just want to say they are non-judgmental, they are not biased nor prejudiced, and they work with everybody, everybody, LGBTQ, transgender, heterosexual. So everybody is part of their network. And Teresa, I just want to thank you. You're doing, I essentially you're doing a great job, nurse navigator at Great Lakes Cancer Care Collaborative, we've had many persons from this program who have been part of Great Lakes Cancer Care Collaborative. And thank you for all you do with Pink Ribbon Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, you're welcome. You as well. And I want to say next week, you'll hear from my esteemed colleague from ECMC, that is Cindy Bass. And in 2 weeks, God be willing, you will hear my voice again, Francesca Messiah from Kaleida Health. And remember, when I see you in the community, if you have a topic we have not covered, please share that with me, because we want to make sure we include topics that impact everybody, and that's you. Also, remember, Kaleida is hiring. Please go to the Kaleida Health website, search for jobs, or just Google Kaleida Health jobs. Come grow with us at Kaleida. And have a very safe weekend and take care. Bye-bye.